Coming off his show that I just watched, they were referring to Junior Dos Santos as a heavyweight, being the best boxer in MMA. So right now I'm going to deviate from the canceled UFC 151 card, the black card, that we're going to look back on in history and see nothing, um, uh, and go to some more topics about mixed martial arts. The best boxer in MMA. I don't know why it's so appealing to people about who's the best boxer, because it is mixed martial arts. There's like a dozen, maybe 2 dozen different talents, that also come with boxing. So I mean, it's interesting to me why people want to know who the best boxer is or who they think the best boxer in mixed martial arts is. In my opinion, it's Nick Diaz. Nick Diaz. It was the Robbie Lawler fight that really changed everything. Joe Rogan was surprised by his striking. I wasn't surprised by his striking. I knew the guy could strike. He was. I mean, he's not. He wasn't a one-trick pony. I never thought of Nick Diaz as a one-trick pony. I actually thought the Diego Sanchez fight could have went either way. And Nate is quickly picking up on the Stockton slap just as well as his brother, if not better. So I mean, I'm all in for Nick Diaz even as a welterweight. Going against a heavyweight, I still think he would outbox him just because of what he can do to his opponents. I mean, did you see him put Paul Daly in that Muay Thai clinch? And he got nothing off on the Muay Thai clinch. He let it go because Paul Daly was so dizzy that he actually went forward towards Nick to throw an overhand right and fell this way backwards, and which allowed Nick to jump on top for the finish. So I'm going to say Nick Diaz is the best boxer in mixed martial arts today. With Nick Diaz and still on Showtime, still in Strikeforce, I would have said that Junior Dos Santos definitely is the best boxer, pure boxer in MMA. It looks like boxing, as far as the numbers go, boxing's making a comeback. I made a video a while back that boxing's done, boxing's old school, but it's. I mean, they're producing more and more superstars, which is intriguing, and people are gonna want to buy their stuff. I mean, it's just inevitable that it's going to happen. I used to say that boxing is done. MMA is way more. It's going to be. By the time my son Elijah, he's 4, in 10 years, he's going to be talking about mixed martial arts like we talk about football today. That's what I truly believe, but I don't know that anymore. I think MMA is in trouble. I think boxing is making a comeback, especially when you're talking about MMA with people and they talk about, well, who do you think the best boxer is? I mean, but there's so much. There's so much in MMA. Why is boxing? Well, yeah, I know. Yeah, he's a great mixed martial artist, but who do you think's a better boxer? That's the question I get the most. Who do you think's the best boxer? To me, it's who do you think has the best takedown defense? Who do you think has the best wrestling? Who do you think has the best overall strikes? Muay Thai. Muay Thai to me. I took a Muay Thai class. I'll tell you a small story, real quick. I promise. It'll take 15 seconds. Took a few Muay Thai classes. I got kicked in the liver for the first time, and for the first 5 seconds, it felt like I got body kicked. And after about 10, 15 seconds, I started to feel more and more sharp pains coming from my side, and I had to. My sparring partner was still hitting me in the face, and as you can see, this has been broken quite a few times and kind of shifts to this side, and up here it shifts to this side. So it's been bent and twisted a few times, and he hit me in the nose, and that's when I put my finger up, and I took a knee, and for a week I pissed blood. And the blood sank to the bottom of the toilet. It was disgusting. I mean, it was like I took a piss, and the blood was in my urine, and that was one liver kick. So I think, Muay Thai is definitely a more dominant way of striking than just hands. Pure hands, like take the Nick Diaz versus Anderson Silva fight, which isn't going to happen because Dan doesn't listen to his fans. He claims to listen to his fans. He wants the big name fights. The two biggest names right now, in my opinion, are Nick Diaz and Anderson Silva. That's an intriguing matchup. However, stylistically, Nick Diaz, Anderson Silva would probably be the worst stylistic matchup for Nick Diaz because, pure hands, Nick Diaz. Muay Thai, Anderson Silva. Pure ground, Nick Diaz. Wrestling, Anderson Silva. Which would make it 50-50. Overall, look at their records, the way they do things. It would still be fun. A lot of people would buy it. I would love to see it. I'm a Nick Diaz super fan, so I would love to see my boy fight, get in there, and possibly, he's got nothing to lose, come back, and he said fuck the title already. He doesn't even want the title, so I would love to see my boy get in there and throw down against the best in the world. They can't give him a bum. He's not a bum. Nick Diaz is anything but a bum. His brother's up for a title, so he should be up for either title contention. Have one, maybe two. I think one fight, one warm up, then another title shot against whoever. But getting back to who's better in pure boxing, people say JDS. I think Nick Diaz. I'm still going to stick with Nick. I was about to say Nate, but Nick Diaz. Nick Diaz had the sock and slap, knocked Robbie Lawler out with just a little short right, but it was because of the accumulation of punches. They've actually they've blown up the CompuStrike computer with how many strikes they've thrown. They actually blew up the computer, and I can't when I'm making a video, buddy. Don't talk to Mommy. Mommy will throw away sauce. Right now, she right there. She's on the steps. So Nick Diaz as a whole, what he does is, as long as he can touch you, he'll hit you. And if he sees something welting, bruising, bleeding, he'll continuously hit that one spot. He has his accuracy is dead on. So he'll just keep hitting the wounded area until it hurts so bad. He doesn't keep any room to breathe. His body blows are certainly the best. The best body punches for sure in MMA. Where Junior Santos is strictly, he goes for the jaw. He goes for the knockout every time. Nick Diaz doesn't go for the knockout. He goes for the accumulation of punches that make your cerebellum all goofy until you're dizzy. You fall down, and he'll finish you with a TKO on the ground. And it seems like every time you tackle Diaz, bro, you get submitted. So they win either way. His boxing has been perfectly tweaked for MMA, whereas Junior Dos Santos has just pure knockout power in boxing, being a heavyweight. So what do you think? Who's the best boxer in MMA? Is it could it be Nick Diaz? Could it be Nate Diaz? Is it Junior Dos Santos? Who is the best pure boxer in mixed martial arts today? Not just UFC. You can go to Strikeforce. Talk about Dream. We haven't talked about Dream in a while. I love Dream. So, let's talk about who is the best pure boxer today in mixed martial arts.